Hello, everyone.
Namaste.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
Good evening, everyone.
Happy to see all of you. It is so beautiful to see all of you today here, and many people are joining the call after many, many days, including Atulya, Mukta, Rashmi.
Hello, Master.
Hello, hello. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. And Katerina also after so many days. So,
Hello,
guys,
everyone.
all right. So, I'm really happy to see all of you today here. This this is a very special time of the day for me always because in this entire week it's an amazing orientation of mind with a particular kind of energy which is very pure and very conducive for the sharing and receiving, the giving and the receiving capabilities. And also, I feel this is the time to remember whatever we have received from, especially from any other human at different times. The person who has become our guru, guide, master, mentor, coach, teacher, anything, where you have learned something from that person. That is the major aspect of this kind of these days of energy, to feel, to remember all those learnings, to feel the gratitude, and to absorb those learnings maybe once more, to prepare yourself to retain them, to analyze somewhere that okay, what how well we have used those learnings, where have we missed, and how we can regain them. Because what happens that when you revisit the same thing again, it's like when you read the same book again after some days, you understand different things. So, similarly, when you revisit the learning again, you understand much more in a different manner. And it's actually a nice thing, though I believe that all the energies are always available to us on all the time. But since the human mind is normally identifies with time and days more, so we have like New Year, we have Christmas, we have Diwali, we have Mother's Day, we have Father's Day, we have our own birthday. All these are what? These are no special day, but these are special day for us individuals because our mind identifies with them. Similarly, in India, we have given one this month's full moon, July month's full moon, for Guru, for Master. We call it Master's full moon. It's a very, very auspicious day for all the seekers, all the learners, all the disciples, all the students, all those people who are seekers, who want to learn and who understand the importance of having a right kind of guide or guru or mentor or teacher in their life. Because the most valuable thing will stay in your life only when you value that. The most valuable thing can go away from your life if you don't value them. So the thing can be most valuable, or the anything. I'm talking about, this is how the energy of the existence works, that anything, even if it is most valuable, but it will not remain in your life, or even if it remains, but you will not be able to reap the benefit of that value until unless you recognize the value and you value that value. It is said that the Kohinoor, which is the most precious diamond in the world, before it came to, before Victoria, it was with Raja Ranjit Singh in India, and before that, it was with a very poor man who found this diamond randomly. And this diamond was lying with that poor man for many, many years, but he was not recognizing his value. So he could not use his value. And if you understand, we all are that poor man somewhere in some aspect of our life. Many a time we have so many such amazing, valuable things, situations, energies in our life, and we don't recognize the value of that at that time. So they go. But it doesn't matter because it's never too late. Whenever you start to recognize the value, whenever you start to become more capable, more aware to be able to recognize the value, they also start to come back. Because existentially, if you are synchronized, and I talk about synchronicity a lot, existentially, if you are synchronized and if you come back to that synchronicity, you start to get back what energy was there for you. And this is so awesome. So, it is very important to remain aware of the valuable people in our life. Remember those people. In 200 hour we do this people clean up list exercise, right? Who remembers that people clean up list exercise? Raise your hands. Yeah. In those people clean up exercise, there is a very important role for those people who are important in your life, not by relationship but by value, right? So that really creates an amazing part of our life. So it depends, and so it depends on you how much can you value for that particular person in your life, specifically in the aspect of growth, learning, development, evolution, and then you can actually use that value. It makes their value makes your life valuable. In India, of course, we have put Guru on a much, much, much higher pedestal traditionally because they used to create that value. They also still create. In my life, my Gurus have created amazing value in my life, and I owe everything in my life to them. At different times, all the different Gurus who appeared in my life, who guided me when I was stuck somewhere. They took my hand or they told me something and I could cross that path. And it is not important that who was the most valuable guru for me and who was less. No. Sometimes if a mentor or a guru appears in your life just for maybe 1 day or 1 hour, but he helps you to make you move forward from the point you were stuck, he has the similar value. Because if he would not be there, you would remain stuck in that particular point only. So the journey ahead, and if we look back at our life, the always in our journey there are many, 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 many people at different times who come and who help us, who mentor us, who guide us in different forms and make us keep moving. So, all gurus, the guru energy, the master energy, the energy which can help us, the mentor energy is important. So, all I want you to understand the importance of this energy in life and to value this energy. And this energy and how you will be able to value this, because knowingly or unknowingly we make many mistakes. And I want to tell you something very important which I have been doing in my life and it has helped me greatly. And I'm giving you the same formula. If you try it, it will really help you. Because I see many people go away from this mentor energy and this energy stops working on them because they create the blocks. Why this happens? Because mostly they identify this energy as a person, and if they somehow, for any reason or for any mindset or for any choices, if they dislike the person, they stop the mentor energy. In Zen and Sufi stories, there were thousands and thousands of stories like this. Even in Indian normal bhakti movement, there are thousands of stories where initially the disciple never liked the guide or the person who has become his ultimate mentor. But somehow, I mean, I am sure there must be very many stories also where the disciple could not progress because they just went back. But we only know about the history, only tells about those stories where the mentor, where the disciple could identify the mentor energy, could value the guidance, and kept moving. Similarly, you yourself, anybody in the world, does not live in the same kind of energy all the time. You can say that you have so much of love inside you, but do you only live in the expression of loving energy all the time, 24 hours? No, it's not possible, right? But that does not mean that you don't have love. And if somebody see you at the time when you were probably angry on somebody for something, and he would say, no, you are an angry person. You would say, no, you don't get it. I am actually a loving person. That moment I was angry for a reason, but that has nothing to do with you. If you come to me, I will be loving because I'm not angry with you, right? Mind wants to analyze and judge, and mind takes you away from your own value system. And that is why in Indian traditional system, the guru energy has been kept on a pedestal where you cannot traditionally judge a guru. And I love this idea because it is not about the person, it is about that energy. Because if you judge your guru, you will block the energy you are receiving, or you will stop valuing the learning. Okay, so it is the guru is kept on the pedestal where you cannot judge the guru, you are not allowed to judge the guru because he is playing a role which is bigger than you and your level of understanding, your capacity of understanding, because he is making your mind more open or giving you more point of view to understand things, right? So if you identify the guru energy as a person, and if you are judging a person, you may like or dislike the person. But if you learn to keep the guru energy separate and the person separate who is channeling that guru energy to you, then you will never block the energy. So, what I am trying to tell you is have this formula in your life that keep the guru energy separate. And once you know that you have learned something from it, it has helped you in life, keep it beyond your judgments. Forget the person, it doesn't matter. Person never matter. My gurus, those gurus which I have followed, which I have never met in person, they were before I was born in the history. My gurus which were there in the body, whom I followed and learned a lot, every single person as a person have got different kind of newses about them. Right from Osho till Dalai Lama, these are the common names. But then there were many, right from Ashtavakra. whom I love so much, right from Kabir, who was always in some kind of, people's likes and dislikes. People tried to kill him. People killed Jesus. Killed, tried to kill Meera. Everybody. Because they were doing some very profound work, then the energy will come out. So the thing is that we have to focus on the energy. We don't need to focus on the person. Then you will be learning to value the energy and you will be able to keep that energy in your life. And then the next part, the second half part, you will be able to complete. That is which I want to ask you, every one of you, that please start mentoring somebody. As somebody has helped you, start helping somebody. Keep mentoring somebody every time, because this is what the universe wants. It does not want any energy to get stuck at one point. It always wants the energy to keep flowing. So if it has come from me to you, it should go from you to somebody else. And when you will do it, you will also see, you will also know, you will also feel that the person you are mentoring should only focus on the energy, the purity, the essence, the pure channeling you are doing, and not judge you as a person because it has nothing to do with his growth. It's a tricky thing. Western mindset exactly does not work like that, because they want everything check. But then no spiritual master can ever pass the checklist of the normal Western mindset. Nobody. Not Buddha, not Jesus. Who? Who can do that? Right? So energy is bigger, beyond, independent than the person. So you mentor, you receive, remember what you receive, and start mentoring. And mentor, because that is very important, because it will keep you pure, it will keep you a pure channel, and it will also make you grow. But don't take it to your ego, because it also has a dangerous part. Don't take it to your ego, because it will give your ego a chance to feel high. So remember, as I always told you, that spiritual ego attacks everyone. Always. It happens. You must not get trapped in that. For that, you have to remember. You have to remain aware about what's happening inside you. And when you are able to do that, you will remember and live the growth energy you have ever received from anyone in life, and any kind of growth. You will be able to mentor it, you will be able to channel it to the other person, so that you can mentor the other person. This way you will really help somebody to grow. You will become universe's hand, and it will make you grow also much more, because then you will understand both sides of that energy, as a receiver and as a channel. And this is really different, right? Being a mentor grows greatest amount of patience inside you and nurturing abilities, and those nurturing abilities help you nurture yourself as well, and anybody else around you, right? That happens when you start to share. Otherwise you cannot develop any nurturing abilities until unless you mentor somebody. That's the practice ground. Okay, and then the cycle is completed. Then you are actually channeling. You are not stopping the energy flow, you are making the energy flow go on. And that is beautiful, because this makes you the very part of constant evolution, which is the only constant thing happening in the universe. Universe is ever changing. What is constant here? The change is constant here. But what is this change? When we understand, when we study universe, what we call it, the chapter, the evolution of universe. The universe is evolving all the time. The change is not for the duration. There is great amount of entropy in the universe, but still, it does not go for downgrading. It evolves, right? So we call it evolution of the universe. So I feel people may have different ideas. What I feel is the only constant thing which happens in your universe is evolution. And this way, when we remember the growth energy, when we channelize the growth energy, when we help somebody grow or evolve, we become part of this universal happening of evolution. And then you get a bigger power and bigger energy, and you come under an amazing divine protection system automatically, because then universe is working with you, because you are doing the same thing, you are following the flow, you are not trying to struggle, you are not trying to create your path, you are following the flow of the universe, which the universe is already doing. And then this is amazing. And the dedication you can give to mentor somebody tells the universe that how much authentic and pure you are in this energy flow, right? So this is the week, this is the full moon, this is the time to remember all this energy and to activate it or reactivate it or relive it. And this is going to be amazing, because it's good to dedicate certain days so that mind remember that and align yourself with that energy, right? So Guru Purnima, the master full moon, is on 28th and 29th, both days. You guys can meditate and feel this energy, and it would be good if you don't have somebody to nurture or to mentor, or somebody is not coming to you as a disciple, it doesn't matter. The master energy works with everybody, whosoever is around you, not in a pushing manner, because nurturing is completely different. Nurturing is that you understand how something can grow, and you start to create that conducive atmosphere and environment for that particular thing to grow. That is called nurturing. Nurturing is not training, nurturing is not coaching, nurturing is not imposing. Training and coaching only can happen when the person is coming to you for that. Understand this thing very clearly. But nurturing can happen anytime with anything, because you understand that what is needed right now to support this particular activity with this particular person, right? And this brings greatest and finest amount of kind of awareness inside you, and finest kind of compassion inside you. Such easy way to develop these two powerful capabilities. Yeah? Good, huh? Isn't it? Great. Okay. So now I want somebody to share, if you want to share something, or yeah, if anybody wants to share something. Yes, Margie.
Okay. Yeah, I've been doing the 200 hours, and I got to day 6 where you were talking about guilt. I have to say, I started off listening and I said, oh, I won't need that one. I don't do guilt. And within a half an hour, I was just drowning in guilt. And I thought, oh my God, where have I been? What have I been doing? But it's been a huge process. I had to keep going back, listening to the sessions. And over the few days, I could hear a little bit more each time. So then I heard you say about turn guilt into regret, which really made sense to me, because I think what was catching me was I felt the guilt, but it didn't stay, if you know what I mean, but I couldn't figure out what was happening. So I looked at the regret, and that was really helpful. And I heard you say on another section, no, it's no good if you don't do anything about it. So, oh God, no, I nearly died at that stage, because I thought I'm really going to have to go back and right my wrongs. So I did that. Now, it actually didn't feel very nice to have to do. I'll be honest, there was no, oh God, this is going to free me and this is going to make me feel great. I just did it. And the person I went to said, but that wasn't a big deal to me. And then I knew, I said, it's not really about you. It's about me facing what I feel I did wrong. So there's been a lot of learning in it, a lot of amusement, and a lot of, I suppose, nearly shocked me, that I just couldn't quite figure out why I kept getting stuck on this one. And as I say, I spent the best part of a week listening to the day 6. But it has really taught me a lot. Yeah. I do feel there's something new inside me, and that's about as much as I can say about it. But yes, and did I love my teacher at the time? I thought you were the worst person ever. I really thought, oh my God, why am I still listening? Why am I still listening? But I really, really wanted to figure out what was what, and what it was that was triggering me or not triggering me. So yeah, very eventful day 6. Yeah, and thank you, Deb.
Wonderful. So, on the path of evolution, the first rule is never try to save yourself. Because if you save, you will, that part what you have saved, actually you have killed it there only. You have saved it from the growth. On the path of evolution, never try to save yourself. Go whole. Give your whole so that the whole can evolve. Right. And that is why the willpower of change, the decision to change and the willpower to change, and little madness. Now you also hearing, I'm again saying that you really need to be mad. No sane person, sane means who is conformist, conforming to the society norms or how they should live, how they should not live. No sane person that way could ever heal themselves completely, or could heal the society or the people, or could evolve. Only those mad. It's a job of mad people, right? It's a madman's path, because they also have the courage to actually give their whole. Right? You have to give your whole. And then it is like fun, because when you revisit yourself and when you discover your own self, and your layers and layers come out and they uncover yourself, and you see where were you hiding subconsciously, behind what, you actually just laugh at yourself that there was no need. There was no need. It was not this difficult. It was just the idea I got from somebody else's fear, that I have to hide myself here behind this. Right? But if you realize that actually that's not even my fear, that's not even my guilt, that's not even my problem. I've just taken it, maybe from parents, maybe from culture, conditioning, society, education, peers, whatever. There are thousands of people in our life who can keep giving you the mental and emotional blocks. So the moment you realize that that's not even yours, you have just taken it, it makes you free at that very moment.
Mm.
You don't need anything else for the freedom. Because all you need to realize is you are free. Come out of shadow. Come out of hiding. Because you are saved in non saving. You are not saved the more you try to save yourself. It is amazing. The path of evolution, the path of seeing yourself growing each day with each moment with awareness is so very fulfilling and so freeing that the empowerment this gives you for healing yourself and for healing others and for living this beauty or this love and light we think and talk about is real. It's no longer some words in the books or idea of somebody in some podcast. It becomes real in your life. Right, and that is why also I tell people not to read so many books or so many things which give you deep, great concepts, but try to find something which is more practical, doable, and real for you so that you can go step by step and take it. Or if you can take a jump, just take a jump, but let it be real, let it feel real and not very flowery. Yeah, because that's also a way to keep yourself simple, pure, divine. Right. So yeah, good. I mean, put yourself all there to go through the process, and by the time process is complete, you will see, my God, this was not that dangerous how it sounded because we have this idea of guilt.
Mm.
But when you process everything you realize that no, there's no bondage. It was just an idea of it. The real thing was not even there, it was just the shadows. I was fearing the shadows, I was fighting the shadows, I was hiding behind the shadows. The moment you put light, all shadows go.
Thank you.
Yeah, so great, wonderful. All right, so I want to hear somebody's experience of mentoring somebody and how that helped you grow. I just want to hear that idea, keeping it relevant for today's subject. Anybody is there?
I can share my experience.
Yes, Karima.
So I got a chance to mentor someone for 3, 4 days because this person came to me because he was going through a lot of anxiety, and he didn't know me as a coach back then. I was just helping him out to release and heal. And honestly, when I was actually mentoring him or nurturing him, I understood that his problems were the problems I had in myself. And by healing him and talking to him, and we did a lot of a lot of techniques also, I kind of healed myself. And coincidentally, that's when I understood the beauty of teaching and mentoring people. You're not healing other people, you're actually healing yourself. So it's like a two-way street, and that was like a realization I had at that point of time. And a couple of people also have mentored, and there's one common pattern that I've seen in all of them, that the problems they come to me with are the problems I'm actually going through deep down inside, not willing to address it or heal myself, but through them I'm actually ultimately healing myself. So that's one experience that I have, that a realization that I had after, kind of mentoring and nurturing a few people.
Great. And then what feeling did you get for them?
For them, they were of course feeling much better, but then the satisfaction, I mean, you can't explain it in words. Like, when you help people out and they actually get some result from it, and the lightness they feel, they actually transfer it to you, and it's such a euphoric feeling in your heart that like, even if it's like a 15-20 minute conversation or discussion and it has helped them in some way, you just feel as if, you've earned like so much money that you can't imagine. And it's actually much like the feeling, like the happiness or, that reward that they get just through feeling lighter is way beyond any money, the happiness any money can give you.
Yes, good. This is what you felt about yourself. Again, my question, what did you feel about them, or probably you did not pay attention? What are you feeling about that person?
About that person, I mean, I could kind of feel that, okay, we are kind of together in this situation. And probably right now, this person does not know how to come out, but I can help this person to come out. And we together, both of us, like we're kind of in the same situation, but through my mentoring or guidance, we both can come out of it together.
Great. So he's becoming your mirror
Yes, 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 exactly.
to help you to look within yourself deep down in a much deeper manner, right?
Right.
Which is such powerful thing, right? So then, even if you feel happy and satisfied by about their growth, you also get deeper level of gratitude for them, right?
Yes.
That because of you, I could also see many things about myself and grow. And this is something very powerful, that the moment why I am mentioning this and trying to tell you this, every time you mentor anyone in even a small or big manner, you should get to the gratitude for them. I always deeply, wholly feel gratitude to all of you, that you guys again and again give me the opportunity to share things with you, and you become my mirror, and I grow and get refined through you guys. This is huge, because this gratitude saves you from ego attack. Only that master gets trapped in ego who does not feel gratitude for their students. Baba Nanak, or I think Guru Govind Singh Ji told, "आप पे गुरु, आप पे चेला." You are your master, you are your disciple. So when you are mentoring somebody, you are also becoming your own disciple. When somebody is listening to you, you also listen to yourself. And this is huge. And this entire energy should generate a deep level of gratitude inside you. Then you are saved from the ego attack. Then you can mentor thousands of people and you will not be trapped in ego. But the moment gratitude will go, it will give the space to ego to enter. But till the time gratitude is there, it's like your protection layer. Remember always this. So, whenever we are going to mentor anybody or guide or help people evolve, feel gratitude for them, feel gratitude for the opportunity they are giving you, because this is making you evolve. This is also giving you the opportunity to be the channel of the universe or divine energy. This is also bringing the value of your life, right? And this is bringing you deepest level of satisfaction and fulfillment, as you just mentioned, that this is the biggest level of fulfillment you get, which no money can suffice. So such height of fulfillment is coming through what? Through an opportunity which that student of your or person who has come to learn has provided you. So you must also have deep level of gratitude for them. Similar level of gratitude, I have similar level of gratitude for my gurus, and similar level of gratitude to all the people I coach and guide. It's same. And then I find myself somewhere in between, gratitude up, gratitude down. I am happy, saved, protected, focused, feeling responsible. And this is all we need to do. And because this is very important. I see many people trapped with the ego boost. That, oh, I am such big guru, master, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And they have their different expressions of ego. Sometimes it's not ego, but we don't understand it becomes ego. But then when you watch constantly, don't judge anybody with only one act or two act. Watch them constantly and see that what they are doing to you, not how people are perceiving them. Like I am a very badass guy for people who are not a seeker or who are not working on themselves or who are not my students. I don't even reply them sometimes. Because if you go to Facebook nowadays, it's happening on Insta, also Twitter. I anyway never go because it's just a political thing. People just keep asking stupid questions and want you to answer them and get trapped with some kind of argument with them. I never do that. I just ask them, "Are you my student?" They say no. "Are you planning to join my training anytime in near future?" They say no. I said, "Then I don't answer you. Sorry." Finish. And they all will feel that I am very badass guy. So be it. Because I only care what I do with those who are there to receive, whom I am responsible to, and what I do with my those gurus with whom I have learned. And this thing I always remember. What is my responsibilities towards those from whom I have learned, and what is my responsibilities towards those whom I taught. And if you remember this, you feel gratitude for both of them, both sides, and then you are protected, covered beautifully with this gratitude bubble. And then you are saved and you are evolving all the time. Is the fastest and simplest way to protect yourself from ego attack. Yeah? Okay, so today I wanted to give this message because this is a good time, right time, and this is a very, very important message because I want somehow to see all of you shining as a bright channel to spread the consciousness, the light of meditation, of conscious living in the world to many people, as many as possible. I always keep pushing everybody just to do something. So, with that, ego attack can come. Feel gratitude, it will save yourself. Right? Any question here? Rashim, you want to ask any question? Yeah, some question? Ask.
No, I don't want to ask. I just wanted to share my experience. Since you mentioned this gratitude, I totally 100,000% agree with that because I have been organizing my meditation retreats, monthly meditation retreats at my place, and I'm just guiding them with the whatever knowledge I have gained from these 100, 200 hours. So now I'm doing that, and more people have started coming. So they just benefit from that, and they said the moment I had this on this last Thursday, this retreat, and when they left, the first thing I did was I grabbed my gratitude journal and I sat down and I wrote all the gratitude I had involving revolving around this retreat I could hold. That was gratitude to you, the knowledge I have gained from these calls, from my courses, 100 to 100, and for all the people, those who had that trust on me and they came, they spent that time and they shared their presence. So that was what, when I wrote that gratitude, and I'm also evolving because when they ask me some questions, so then I know that I have to go back to my course and find what else can I find there. Since there was a lady, she was like, she has stuck up emotions and all these thoughts, negative thoughts, so how to get rid of that. Then I thought of that we did that gibberish, so I can guide them with that gibberish, so that will help a lot and all that. So thank you so much. I just wanted to share that, so it's helping a lot.
Wonderful,
And
Rashim. Wonderful. And guys, I have to share one fun fact with you. So Rashmi is also eligible for all of our gratitudes because of her these calls are happening. She asked me to start giving these calls, talking to all my students for the first time, and then I started. I said that's a great idea. I'll do that around 3 4 years, right, Rashim?
yes, yes, because that was like, I thought that was for my own selfish benefit. I was, because I had done courses online. So I didn't have that direct interaction with all of you and with you especially. So that is what I asked for, and I'm grateful for that also, that you all started. And yeah,
Yeah.
and I
Since
always
that
tell
time,
you,
Yeah, since that time these calls are happening, it's been 3, 4 years now, which is something very powerful. And I really also enjoy that because I get the chance to reconnect with you guys, to see so many people. So, it's so amazing, it's so magical that even a very simple thought which comes from our pure space can create such a beautiful magic, which can actually help many, many people and keep going. So, like one pure thought from one pure space of that pure moment in Rashim's consciousness, and then she uh, took the effort to ask me and talk to me about it and say, Dev, please start doing it. And I said, wow, great, it's a good idea. And see how beautifully it is shaping up and keeping so many people together. So, this is real contribution. Any pure idea coming from pure space of your consciousness for betterment, even for yourself, will not be only a selfish thought, because it will do a greater good always. Anything which you will do, any effort which you will make, anything which you will ask to create beauty from a pure space is going to create beauty all around. This is the magic of it. So wonderful. Great. Okay. Anybody else who else? Mukta. Mukta can also share many stories about sharing and mentoring. Yes, Mukta.
Hello, hi everybody. Uh,
Hi.
yeah, my experience with mentoring, it started without me realizing it, and throughout the journey, it has been 3 years now. What I find the most fruitful is that it refreshes your memory as well. So sometimes I would start teaching and let's just say discussing something on gratitude or something on any certain feeling. I would go on and on and on. And after 15 minutes, I would realize that I have spoken something that is a new knowledge even to myself. And that is a really surprising element. Uh, really sort of connection with universe moment that I keep stumbling upon time from time, almost in every class. So that is amazing. And then second thing, that for every I don't know if I am ready to say disciple yet, but whoever comes to the class, whoever is sitting in front of me, towards that person, towards that group, there's an immense sense of gratitude because it feels like there is a mirror in front of me. Whoever is sitting there is mirroring me, and uh, it just feels like I am the student and I am the teacher here, and the person sitting in front of me is just a medium of connection. It's a medium of the knowledge flowing from me to this person and then back to me. So yeah, it would be recommended for everyone, every single person who has learned even one skill in life. Go ahead and teach. Go ahead and share.
Beautiful. So Mukta has beautifully given the example of what I just said. Ape Guru, Ape Chela. You are your teacher, you are your student, and the person who's coming to you just becomes the mirror to make you connect with your own teacher and your own student, which is such a beautiful feeling. And Mukta has also learned the gratitude, the power of gratitude so deeply, nicely, because since we worked together for so many years, and I have seen her entire transformation and the way she's very dedicated in sharing, very dedicated. And this dedication and this energy of dedication also comes from gratitude. This is amazing. So from dedication comes gratitude, and from gratitude comes more dedication. So
Yeah.
it's a beautiful support of both the energies of each other. A beautiful loop, and this protects you from the ego, which is also beautiful,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Comes with a sense of responsibility as well.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
So wonderful. Good. Thanks for sharing this, Mukta.
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else wants to share anything or ask any question? Faith, Anya, Atulya.
No, Master.
Okay. Remote, let me see. All right. So enjoy this full moon. Also, another simple way to help is if you guys feel that no, you are probably for any reason or circumstances or situations around you not feeling like actively getting involved in sharing in a professional manner, that is not a stopper. Sharing does not mean you need to create a professional setup and do it in a professional manner. Anytime you have the opportunity, and also spreading the information about a right direction to people also comes under that sharing only. I remember amazing people who I met only once in life, but they took me to some place or they told me about somebody that eventually changed my life. I remember meeting one random person who was drunk at 1 a.m. in November 2003 in very dark hilly roads, small roads of above McLeodganj, where Dalai Lama lives, above that. And that guy was, I was going to my home because there was a 2 kilometer off track which I had to cross to reach my place. And he was there, it was very dark and it was also very dangerous road because on one side is this thing. So I held him walking. I hold his hand, I said, okay, you walk with me, because he was quite drunk. And then he told me only one sentence. In that entire 15 minutes of walk, I was holding his hand. We crossed, we took one turn in the hill, we were walking, and he told me that up above there is a monastery. There is one Rinpoche there, he told me the name. And tomorrow morning I should go and see him. And that's it. He didn't ask me who I am, I didn't ask him who he is, I was just helping him, he was there. And then I left him, I went to sleep, and next morning I remember what he said, and I went back and I walked up and there was a monastery there on the hill. I was not knowing it. And in that monastery I found my first dedicated master of deep mindfulness with whom I studied for 1 whole month. And he created such an amazing depth in my life, I cannot even tell you. After 1 month, he said that he's going off now. So we all left. There were only 6 people in his class, and he was not knowing English, he was only speaking Tibetan. And then another guy was translating it. It was such stillness and pin drop silence, and then he vanished. He never came back. Nobody knew where he is. Nobody in the monastery, nobody in his life. I kept on looking for him for many, many years because I lived there till 2012 for 10 years, but he never came back and nobody knew where he is. He just vanished. That 1 month of that deep learning with him told to me, this random guy who is very drunk, who you would not like to even hear or talk or help, but because I did one act or one initiative from the pure space, I got the pure message, I followed it. It's like following the rabbit, and it took you to amazing place. And this is one incident, and I have had 3 deepest incidents of my great evolution path, evolution journey like this, where ideally some random people came, they took me somewhere, they gave me some information, I followed that information, and that changed my life. That was also pure sharing, and I keep remembering those people. I feel immense gratitude for those people also. Those were like messengers who just showed me the path. Right? So they were not my mentors, but they were not less than my mentors because they showed me the path. And I could find that person who ultimately became my mentor or guide. Right? So it's the same level of gratitude. I keep them also on the level of my guru because they also helped me. They showed me the path. That's the job of the guru. No? The guru shows you the path. So one guru showed me the path to another guru, and that guru cleared some of my obstacles. But this guru who showed me the path to that guru is also equally important. Like we have this saying in India, Guru Govind do khare kakera lagu paye. Balihari Guru aapki Govindiyo bataye, that the Guru tells you the path to the divine. So if divine and Guru comes together, you will first greet Guru and then the divine because Guru has showed you the path. So this guy is my equal Guru, and there were three such guys who actually led me to the path. So if you, for any reason, cannot become at this moment the active guide or coach, at least become the signboard. That's easy. You meet people day and night. At least become the signboard. Show people the path. If they walk or not, it depends on them. I don't know. This drunk man, he could tell me this thing about this Rinpoche in this time. Probably he would be speaking with many people. Probably he would be telling with 50 people, 100 people, 200 people. I don't know how many of them went there because there were only 6 people. But it changed my life. And this is powerful. So there are many, many ways to become channel. Yeah? Yes, Anya. What do you want to say?
Hello. I just thought about sharing and that you don't have to be a coach or have your professional business to be sharing because you know that ultimately this is my goal and I'm not doing that yet. But listening to you, I remembered there's so many ways in which I'm sharing. I cannot count the amount of the numbers of times I'm like, yeah, back in India, or hey, do you want to try this class? Do you want to do that? Or maybe just feel where you feel that in your bodies in so many natural ways throughout my daily life. I share what I believe in. And now I want to share that with everyone here on the call because I think most of us don't actually know how much inspiration we are to other people just by sharing what helped us or what we like, taking people to dancing or to this meditation class, to this festival or whatever.
Yes, indeed.
That was my learning of the day.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Great. Wonderful. So let's just keep ourselves open for this Guru energy as a receiver, as a sharer, as a signboard in any manner, and many manner. Right? All right, guys. Okay. So thank you so much for today's this thing. Let's just meditate. Do some little meditation of feeling gratitude, remembering all that which we have learned ever from all our guides, mentors, or people who had something beautiful to share and enhance our life. Just feel gratitude collectively for everything rather than listing that down in the mind. We don't need to bring the mind in between. We just need to feel that from gratitude and also feel gratitude on the other side those who give us the opportunity to become the pure channel and they become the mirror to us. So let's just close your eyes, feel relaxed, sit relaxed the way you are sitting, and feel that you are part of this beautiful flow of light. It's coming from somewhere up above, reaching you, and it is going crossing you from all over, from head to toe, and going somewhere, and becoming a cycle, like a ring, and you're just like a very shiny pearl or diamond in that ring, that the light energy in the ring form is coming from up above and going from your down from your feet, and you're like a ring. And this is a beautiful gratitude energy. In this light, just imagine yourself like this and feel this deep gratitude for the light which comes from somewhere higher, and the light which shares, which gets going through you to someone, and see that there are other receivers on the way, on the path in this ring, both above you and below you. And it is beautiful. Just keep feeling this flow of light and gratitude in both the directions. Now, keeping this sense of gratitude, take a deep breath. Feel happy with this connection of this beautiful energy of evolution, of growth, of channeling, of receiving. Take 3 deep breaths. Slowly move your fingers and toes. Put your hands together. Rub them. Place them on your eyes. Gently open your eyes and rub the hands back on your face and on your body. Come back with a smile. Namaste. Everybody's okay? Wonderful. All right, so see you in next call. Till that time, keep spreading the light, keep living the light, be happy.
Thank you
Our
so
hug.
much.